Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Metal in the Cabin. Today I talk about metal to the masses with ex-Getica frontman, owner of the Underground Ascending and uKnite the Realm clothing label, Mr. Anthony Knight. Stay tuned because this is Metal in the Cabin. So that's the thing, we were talking about metal to the masses, weren't we?
Yeah, so I mean that's where we met, like back in 2016. I think it was our very first Metal to the Masses that we did in Coventry.
Yeah.
You guys were on. I can't remember who else was on that first one, but it was a pretty good first lineup.
You know what? On my phone, I've saved a picture of every gig poster that we've ever been on.
But yeah, no, it was. So I think everyone there basically was a bit nervous. It was like the first time that I'd been nervous running a gig, I think.
Oh, is it the first time you'd actually run that one?
Well, it was the first. I've ran gigs before, but because it was like Metal to the Masses, and it was obviously meant a lot to me personally. It was what I'd done it previously and played Bloodstock, so
Just throw that in there.
Yeah, just throw that in there. Played Bloodstock twice, but yeah. So like, as well as the bands all being a bit nervous, we were as well. Like and it was brilliant getting to do it. Met loads of awesome people, and you.
Hey! I found a poster. There we go. So it's a Heat 2 by the look of it. Barbican, somebody dropped out. Concept and Temple Black.
Ah, cool. Yeah, because Concept and Temple Black we didn't have in it last year, I don't think. So whether
I don't remember.
Yeah, they weren't in it last year, but yeah, it's been going 2 years. Next year's going to be year number 3.
Yeah.
I understand you might be back, but not with Barbican.
I hope so. Yes. I have a new band called Necrotic Soul. We're awesome. It's black metal.
I've had a listen and it is pretty fucking tasty.
Thank you very much. Checks in the post.
Yeah.
We're going to drop a message to the organisers and see what happens. You never know.
Yeah, that is definitely the sort of thing that we'd be more than happy to have on there, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's a bit of a super group from some of the bands that have played Metal to the Masses before.
I tried to not use the phrase super group, but
it's cool. Like seeing like the bows that are involved in that have all been in with completely different bands, might add, and to come together and now do this. And from what I've heard, it's completely different to all 3 of the bands that you've come from.
Yeah, very much so.
And the bassist who I haven't met, but I understand has maybe come from more of a punk sort of background.
Yeah,
and then it's not punk, it's not dragon metal.
Certainly not dragon metal.
But no, it's amazing. I can't wait to see what you guys come out with.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I guess the closest to the local scene would probably be Opus Mortis.
Yes.
Who I saw for the first time at Metal to the Masses this year.
Yeah, they had a fantastic first year.
I just remember seeing their logo, not him, seeing the logo and thinking, I bet I'll like them.
Yeah.
And it was everything I hoped it was.
Yeah, because I'd known Slev from Opus Mortis for a little bit before ever seeing them, and the first time I think I'd seen them was that might have been Metal to the Masses as well. And I'd heard him talking about wanting to get this band going for ages and ages, and now they have got going. They're really getting some traction behind them. They're doing really well. So I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that they're up for coming back 2019.
Absolutely,
With again, like back at the Arches for the most part as well, but we're making one little change where we've moving the final, trialing it, see how it goes, to the Empire.
Yeah.
So
is that the old Colosseum?
No, that's the Casbah. That was this one. It's like on Fag Oxford Street. It's not too far from the Campbell.
Oh,
it's like the old cinema. I think it used to be the cinema.
Yeah, I used to get the bus from there for school many years ago.
But yeah, no, it's great. Like it's obviously it's a big venue. They're getting some big bands coming there. They've got Vader coming there soon. Later this month, I think, or next month. So they're getting some massive bands coming through, and getting the bands to be able to play on that stage. And as well, we are looking in some extra bits. I won't reveal too much, but we're going to make having that venue worthwhile, basically. So
cool.
Hopefully, it's a little bit of an extra carrot to dangle to the bands as well, to do get as many people as they can along to the heats, get a few more bands interested, and it'll be a good practice gig before before they get to play Bloodstock as well. So
awesome.
yeah.
So the last couple of years we've had guest bands in the semi-finals and the final, and that's been fantastic. I think Incinerary is one of the ones that really just jumped out at me. That was incredible.
Yeah, lovely lads as well. Like brilliant bands, great lads. We've had some really good. We try and keep bands that have been to Bloodstock as well, that have, and especially ones who have been through Metal to the Masses before, but have at least played Bloodstock and had the experience of it. So I mean, we've had King Leviathan,
amazing band,
Abhorrent Decimation, Aghast. So yeah, we've had some fantastic bands like come on and show those up and coming bands that are going through Metal to the Masses what you can become, what it kind of what it takes, from what it looks like to be a band that's played Bloodstock, what it's done for them as well. So yeah, it is. I love Metal to the Masses. I've done it myself. It's a great experience just with the socialising, get to know networking, and get to know new bands and stuff, and the bands that you wouldn't normally maybe gig with, because you maybe like yourself, you're like power metal band, you maybe played with more power metal bands. My band was sort of black and death metal sort of thing, so you predominantly maybe play with bands of that ilk, but you get to play with a whole collection of different bands that you wouldn't have normally listened to, and you get to meet new people and like what's come from it for you, I'd say, from Metal to the Masses as well, this new band. People that you maybe wouldn't have necessarily met before, and all completely different bands, and now you're doing.
Well, I see. Yeah, because we had we were saying earlier, Vince from Abandoned Life.
Yes.
Fantastic doom band. I never thought I would have liked doom. It's slow. I like power metal. Slow isn't interesting.
Yeah.
And I was with my bassist Kevin. We watched it, and our jaws were on the floor by the end of it. It was amazing. Yeah. And as you said, now me and Vince are in a band together making black metal. So it's I've made so many friends through Metal to the Masses. Yeah. Yourself, everyone in Barbican, the lads from Genova, guys from Opus Mortis, Pelugian, God knows how many bands and how many people I know through it, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, I mean, I know everyone's in there for a reason. They all want to get to Bloodstock, but it's not. They don't treat it like it's any sort. We don't like using the word competition, obviously, as well with Metal to the Masses, and it's not treated as such. And all the bands are there to support each other and encourage each other, as are the fans for the most part as well. The fans are brilliant at Metal to the Masses. We made so many new fans because of it, because everyone's just there to have a good time and listen to some great music. So it's I love it. And if you've not been along to a Metal to the Masses before in your region, get to one. You'll discover an absolute ton of fantastic new up and coming bands. Some that you might catch before they get big. So definitely worth checking out.
Signed. Yeah. Well, there you have it, my friends, the first ever episode of Metal in the Cabin. If you want to get involved in Metal to the Masses, there are links in the description below to the Facebook page. You can find out how to apply, where and when all the events are, and hopefully make a few new friends like I have over the years. The next Metal in the Cabin has not actually been planned or decided yet. I may use more footage from my chat with Ant. I may meet some completely different people and talk with them. What I can promise you is it will be metal, it will be in the cabin. Until next time, my friends, stay metal.